Hello, beautiful people of the internet. My name is Bree, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And also turn on your post notifications. That way you will be reminded on when I upload a video. In today's video, I am going to be talking about money mistakes that you should avoid in your 20s. And let's get into today's video. So before I get into today's video, I just wanted to throw out a disclaimer that I am not a financial expert. These are just simply things that I have learned along the way. And there may be someone who are in their 20s or in high school that is trying to figure out their way in their financial journey. And so let's get into today's video. So one of the money mistakes to avoid in your 20s is to not have an emergency fund or rainy day fund. Now, it is important to have a rainy day fund or an emergency fund. And with the times we are living in, it is definitely important to have cushion or money to fall back on just in case for those unexpected expenses. And again, life do happens. Now, Dave Ramsey recommends you to have a $1,000 emergency fund. Now, everyone's financial journey and financial priorities is different, especially with these times that we're in. So I do not have a recommendation on how much you should save because everyone's situation is different. But I definitely think it is important to start saving somewhere, even if it's $1 a paycheck. Start saving. You will be so grateful that you set aside and allocated money towards your savings. So the second money mistakes to avoid in your 20s is a excessive car payment. Cars that can be really expensive, especially if you're buying a new car. And what I've learned is that as soon as you drive the car lot, it is already depreciated in value. But I definitely think it is important to find a car that is going to fit within your means, to fit within your budgets. We don't have to have the latest and greatest thing, but I think it is important that we have a car that is going to get us to and from, that is in good condition. And that is one way that you can just overall look at before and buying the car is to realistically think about, okay, am I going to be able to afford this car? Whether I have to keep up with the maintenance or having a high car payment, whether that's a car payment, car loan, car insurance. So definitely having a excessive car payment is a money mistake that we should try to avoid in our 20s. Three is a big one, and I think now more than ever it is definitely important that we have these, and that is not having insurance. It is definitely important that we have health insurance, life insurance, dental insurance, all of that good stuff, because now more than ever it is crucial that we have these things. Health insurance, make sure you can go to the doctors, get your medications, to get checked up on. Those are definitely important to have. Life insurance, you never know what may happen, so you want to make sure that is set up. But having insurance helps. And believe me, insurance is definitely high, but definitely find a insurance that is going to be affordable and to help you with your needs. Making sure you have coverage is important. Okay, the last many mistakes to avoid in your 20s, and I think that sometimes a lot of us can relate and say that we probably do this a lot, is don't budget and prioritize the things that you have to take care of first. Now, it is important that we take care of our necessities first and put our wants last. And I know it can be hard to say we want this and we want that, but it is important that we take care of our necessities first, whether you have to pay for your four walls at home or just allocating more money towards your bills, things that have to get taken care of first. And then if you have money left over, then you can allocate a certain amount towards your wants. Really taking care of your necessities first should be priority and should be the main thing as soon as you get your paycheck, and go from there. Because the last thing you want to do is to spend on your wants and then you be in a hole later, which that can result you moving excess money from your savings funds or using credit cards and now having to pay back credit card debt. So prioritizing your necessities first and then work your way and say, okay, if I have some money left over, I can prioritize and allocate this amount towards my wants. So I think those are pretty much all of the money mistakes to avoid in your 20s that I wanted to talk about in today's video. If you have any money mistakes that you have learned during your 20s, please let me know in the comments below. It is fascinating to me. People talk about the financial woes that they have learned in their 20s. So I think that is all I have to say in today's video. But before I leave, don't forget to be kind to one another. I've learned that if we think negative, we will not grow an abundant mindset.